All right. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy
Welcome
Thanksgiving, y'all.
to welcome to a voluntary view. Jeff is here, and instead of
My
Justin, we got a special guest.
my name is Logan, Logan Davies. I'm the director of You guys probably haven't seen me yet in any of these podcasts. They finally got me to hop on one. The occasion called for it, so let's see what we can talk about.
That's true. We're gonna change things up a bit. Usually, we talk about a recent political trend or a social topic that's related to voluntarism, but today we're gonna spend a little bit of time giving thanks and talk about part of the reason why we like to help other people. Now, we've been through some tough times. I think everyone has, and I'd like to talk a little bit about those and open ourselves up a little bit, and then talk about how that makes us want to help others. So myself, I had pretty good life growing up. Parents took care of pretty much everything, and then I went off to school, and suddenly my parents weren't there, and I had to get a job, and then I had to get a couple jobs to try to pay the bills, and sometimes I still didn't have enough money to buy food, for example, and I wasn't very good with with money, which didn't help. But I was partly through the help of some friends who sometimes spotted me for some meals. I was able to get by. And then I met my wife, Sarah, and things were a little bit better, well, a lot better in some ways. But we still didn't have too much money, and still we're both working two jobs to try to make ends meet. So, we've been there where you have to stretch the grocery bill, and sometimes there's just not enough. And it's not a good feeling. I remember what it feels like. And I don't, I'm thankful that things are different now, that we have enough money, but our kids don't have to worry, say, Daddy, what are we going to eat for dinner tonight? And I don't have to say nothing or bean soup again, cabbage soup. So I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that because of Act Voluntarily, I can do my part to help other people not have to go through that, to help make their lives better. That's one thing I'm thankful for this Thanksgiving. What about you, Logan?
Um, somewhat of a similar story. Growing up, I wasn't exactly poor. We were a low income family. Mom was a waitress. Dad had a few odd jobs, so he was in the Air Force. Growing up, I guess family started breaking apart. Me and the siblings were on our own for quite a while. Um, Started eventually, doing things that not necessarily ashamed of. The government didn't like it. Um, Victimless crimes, along the lines of that.
I
And
understand.
actually spent 2 years missing Thanksgiving, uh, sitting in a little room.
Mm,
And in that period of my life, it was a good 8 years where I was, in a little downpour. Um, but in due time, I lifted myself out of it, began to focus, prioritize things. Um, so I guess I am thankful for I don't have to live that life that I used to anymore. And I did not do that alone. Actually, when my little family came along, my son, August, and his mother, Kara, they came along, created this little family. It was nice and super thankful for them. And I guess without their vibes and presence, I couldn't be the person who I am now. And um, I guess I'm now in a position where I can use my little influence to help others, so they don't have to put themselves in the same position I was in that forced me to do things that took me away. So I want to make the largest impact I can, and I think VIA is the best medium to do so.
I think so too. And of course, one of the ways we're doing that right now is through our holiday food drive. And we've already gotten such a tremendous response. This last weekend, you were delivering turkeys in what state do you live in?
Uh,
Michigan, right?
Michigan, yep.
Michigan, yep. Delivering turkeys in Michigan. And Sarah and I were in California with the one food bank that the government is allowing to operate, helping to get them some food.
We're actually in a similar situation here. I
Oh, yeah?
called dozens of food banks in Whitmer. Her rules are pretty strict, so a lot of the food banks are not allowed to take food. There's a couple rebellious ones who just didn't care, such as the churches and whatnot. Some
That's
who aren't exactly faltering to what I guess the mainstream has to say about COVID. You know, yeah.
no. I'm glad for them because that's how some people are gonna be able to eat this holiday, especially since so many people have lost jobs. That's one reason we're so thankful for everyone who has donated because we're able to help each other to help other people. And even we brought our kids and they were helping unload the food and thankful that they can learn what it's like to help other people and the joy of that. And you can know that joy too, either by helping yourself, going out and helping someone. But we know people are strapped for time. Sometimes it's just easier. Donate some money. And you can do that too. We're going to have links to our food drive down in the descriptions of this video. And if you need help, we're also giving help individually. And the links are going to be in the description along with details.
It should be noted that although Thanksgiving is in 2 days, we get it. It's been tough lately. Unemployment skyrocketed. The government just certain state governments locked down again. Their beloved stimulus still isn't passed. A lot of people still hungry. So what we're doing is we're going to be extending our individual assistance all throughout the holiday season. So if you guys need help, just hit us up and we'll do our best to fill your stomach and your children's stomach.
Mhm. So, with that in mind, I hope you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. And until next time, keep a voluntary view of things.
Yep.
And it's
Happy
Jeff and
Thanksgiving.
Logan signing out.